Deep in a wildlife reserve, a young tiger was hunting. His keen senses led him to something irresistible, the sweet scent of wild honey. High in an ancient tree, thousands of wild bees had built their hive. The tiger, driven by curiosity and hunger, made a fatal decision. He began climbing toward the hive, unaware of the danger ahead. As his massive paw struck the hive, chaos erupted. Thousands of angry bees swarmed out, covering his face and body. In panic, he fell 20 feet to the ground, landing hard. The bees showed no mercy, stinging his eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. By the time he escaped, stumbling blindly through the forest, the damage was done. 2 days later, Ranger David Chen was on his regular patrol. Something caught his eye, unusual markings on the trail. Following the disturbed earth, his heart stopped at what lay ahead. A full-grown tiger collapsed on its side, barely breathing. The cat's face was so swollen that his eyes had shut completely. Hundreds of stingers still covered his muzzle and ears. David immediately recognized this was a critically endangered species. His hands trembling, he grabbed his radio and called emergency services. "I need a rescue team. I've got a tiger down, severe trauma." The call went out to the nearest wildlife rehabilitation center. Every second counted. Dr. Sarah Martinez and her team loaded their truck with supplies. Tranquilizer guns, medical equipment, a transport cage, and monitors. When they arrived, David guided them to where the tiger lay. Dr. Martinez approached cautiously, assessing from a safe distance. "His breathing is shallow, sir. We need to move fast," she said. The handler loaded a tranquilizer dart with a calculated dose. The dart found its mark in the tiger's hind leg. Within minutes, the sedative took effect. Now came the dangerous part, moving a 450-pound tiger. 6 team members worked together, sliding straps beneath his body. They carried him through the forest, sweat pouring down their faces. Gently, they maneuvered the massive cat into the cage. Dr. Martinez started an IV line, administering fluids and medication. The truck raced toward the sanctuary. The Big Cat Sanctuary had treated hundreds, but this was unprecedented. Over 300 bee stingers covered his face, embedded in eyelids and mouth. His face had swollen to twice normal size, restricting airways. "Oxygen is dropping. We need to intubate now," Dr. Martinez said. They inserted a breathing tube to ensure his lungs got air. For 3 hours, the team removed each stinger with tweezers. Blood tests revealed elevated enzymes. Venom was causing organ stress. "We're looking at severe anaphylaxis and corneal damage," she explained. The biggest concern, whether he would ever see again. They administered antivenin, steroids, antibiotics, and pain meds. That first night was critical. Vitals fluctuated dangerously. The night vet stayed by his side, monitoring every breath. By morning, something miraculous happened. Swelling decreased and vital signs stabilized. This animal was fighting back. Day 3 brought the moment everyone waited for. He opened his eyes. Vision was compromised, but consciousness was a victory. Dr. Martinez named him Titan for his will to survive. Titan refused food for 5 days, so they gave liquid nutrients. On day 6, something beautiful happened. Assistant Emily sat outside his enclosure, speaking softly. She pushed a bowl of chicken through the slot. Titan, still partially blind, caught the scent and stepped forward. He ate. The entire team celebrated. Week 2 brought eye surgery to repair his corneas. The procedure took 6 hours. "We saved 70% vision in left eye, 40 in right," the surgeon said. Physical therapy began week 3. Titan had lost 60 pounds, muscles weakened. Emily became his caregiver, working with him daily. She'd hide food, helping him relearn hunting with limited vision. Slowly, Titan's personality emerged. He was playful, intelligent, and gentle during exams. By week 8, Titan regained weight and moved like the predator he was. After evaluation, experts made their call. Titan's vision loss prevented wild survival, but his story wasn't over. The sanctuary became his home with 5 acres of habitat. 3 months after rescue, Titan stood proud and healthy. David visits regularly, amazed his call saved a life. Dr. Martinez says Titan is her most rewarding case. Emily became a big cat specialist, inspired by one brave tiger. If this touched your heart, hit that like button. Subscribe for updates on Titan and other animals given second chances. Every creature deserves a fighting chance. Titan fought for his and won.